everyone, it's Natalie, and welcome to my channel, Find Joy in the Journey. I wanted to hop on real quick just to share just a little bit more of what I learned about onions. Hopefully, I can remember everything that I was taught, but this is one of the most important things to me. Hopefully, by sharing this will be helpful to you also. I talked about my onions, the onion sets that I planted here in, I'll lean it down just a little bit, here in this whiskey barrel here. When I first planted the onions in here, and then these leaves began to grow, I, I'm basically told that all of these leaves represent a layer of the onion. When they grow long enough where they're leaning over and they become heavy, you want, and I'm coming a little bit closer, you want to protect the neck, this part. You want to protect the neck of the onion from being crimped over. See how this is just one of the leaves, but see how that's crimped over? If you let this part of the onion get a crimp in it, this is the neck of it. I hope you can see where I'm pointing. Okay, that will cause the onion to stop growing, because the onion gets its nutrients from the leaves, and this is the neck. The neck sends it down into the onion that's underneath the soil. So you want to make sure that neck is upright and straight. And if you cut off some of these little leaves that are heavy, right? And you're going to see more leaves grow. You cut them away and they'll grow. And they also said, even if, when you cut it, you leave this little part open, don't worry about it. Bugs are not going to get in there. Pretty soon, this is going to kind of dry up and close up. So it's not going to cause a problem. But you don't want this part to get so heavy that I'm trying to hold the camera steady, so heavy that it makes the neck of the onion bend over and crimp over, because that's where the onion underneath gets all its nutrients. And if you want to even support the onions, right, to keep them straight, and so it won't get a little crease in that neck, you can do that also. Well, this is what I learned, because that's how you grow larger onions. You keep that neck upright and straight. You cut away some of the leaves so they won't be so top heavy, and the plant will continue to grow and get nutrients into to the root that's down underneath there. Okay, that's what I learned. So if I'm wrong, then oh my God, I just sat here and told you all this for nothing. But that's the way I heard it, and that's the way I received it. So I just wanted to share that. So that's one thing that I've been doing. I've been cutting away at the little leaves, and I'm going to dehydrate those. You can use them, but also making sure the neck of that onion is standing up straight and protected. Okay? All right. Okay, you guys, I wanted to talk a little bit more about what I learned about protecting the neck of the plant and pruning the onion's leaves. The neck of the onion is like the heart of the onion. The neck of the onion is what transports nutrients, water, and energy from the leaves to the bulb. When the neck of the onion becomes limp or crimps over, that sends a signal to the bulb that it's done growing, and it becomes dormant. So it's not going to grow or get any larger than what it is now. So you want to protect the neck of the onion by reducing the weight of the tops of the onion by pruning off those onion leaves. And what you're looking for are the onion leaves that are long, the longest, spindly onion leaves that are, and if they're crimped over, like see how these are sort of bending over. And you want to cut those onion leaves right at the bottom that's near the neck of it. And also remember, each of those leaves is a ring of the onion. So the more leaves you have, the more rings you have. And when you cut, the leaves do grow back. They will grow back. And You want to cut usually those older leaves, and they will be replaced with new growth as you prune it. You don't have to worry about the opening that's left once you cut the leaf. You don't have to worry about water getting in there or any bugs, because pretty soon they're going to wilt and close up. So you don't have to worry about that. And you can continue to prune your onion leaves throughout the growing season. Okay, you guys. Over here where my celery is, I wanted to kind of look through here and see if there's any stalks that I can go ahead and harvest. Let's see. They say you can harvest them when they get about 8 inches. So, especially over here, where this one is blocking. They smell so good. I love the smell of celery. Cut this one. There's my celery, you guys. So yeah, you can harvest these. You can harvest the whole bundle, or you can harvest it a stalk at a time when they get about 8 inches. So this is way over 8 inches. So I'm gonna harvest a few of them. They smell so good. And I especially wanted to get back here because I have a cabbage plant that is actually being cut off from the sun because of my celery. Look at that. Isn't it nice? It smells so good. I love the smell of celery. I like the taste of celery, but a mild, not a real strong one. And this particular variety, I don't think it's the type that needs to be blanched. What I mean by blanching celery is, oh, this is a nice one, nice big one, is that, what I mean by blanching celery is right before, I'd say a couple of weeks before you harvest them. You blanch them by covering them with some type of cardboard or cloth. You just take it and you wrap it around, not the leaves, but the stalks, and you want to deprive it of sunlight because it will, depriving the celery of sunlight will give it a milder taste. And that's blanching. But they also have varieties that you can grow that do not need blanching. And I'm thinking this is that variety. I think this is the same one I grew last season, and I didn't have to blanch them. Trying to take the nice big stalks. Let's see here. I wish I could get the camera angle down in here so you can really see what's going on. I might try to do that. Okay, this is a nice one. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Let's see. See if I can move you guys. Just so you can see down in there. All right, so I just want to get you in there to see where I'm cutting. Nice. I love growing celery. A lot of people, they don't like the taste of celery. They don't use it in their cooking, but I like the taste of celery. I hope I'm getting some good footage. The sun is blocking me a little bit. But I'm trying to get it down there so you can see the stalks. They're so bushy and leafy. When I show you like a, let's see. I know I'm gonna have to edit this because I don't think I'm getting the, hold up. the footage that I want to give. Let's see. There we go. That's a very good shot. See, some of these, yeah, I can go ahead and harvest some of these, definitely. There's a lot in here, so I'm going to go ahead and get back up and get started on that. Let's see. I'm sorry if I didn't give you a really good shot, but I tried. But you'll get a chance to see the celeries as I pull them out, the stalks. So. I also harvested my collards, and I have footage of that, and I'll show that. I'll post that. Yes, yes, yes. Nice. It finally stopped raining. That's why I'm able to get out here and do this. Because we had several days of rain, and it was pouring down. I mean, the backyard was semi-flooded, and it was just so cold and wet. I didn't want to come out here. But of course I do my quick little walkthrough. I'm gonna tell you what, I didn't stay long. It was just too uncomfortable. Being cold, excuse me, being cold is one thing, but being cold and wet, not time for that. I'm already a little under the weather. I think that's good. I got as many as I just want the larger ones. The ones that are small, I want them to continue to grow a little bit more. But I'm trying to look at every single plant. Nice. I'm very pleased with how the celery grew. But yeah, as I was saying, a little bit under the weather, but it's mostly just sinus. A lot of coughing because of runny nose and things like that, which is aggravating. But other than that, I'm good. And everything looks like it's growing well. I was happy about the rain because everything was good. Had a good deep soaking watering. So I kind of want to give these cabbages right here a little feeding. Maybe they'll grow bigger. Now I did look and see that this particular variety grows to about 3 pounds. So it's not a huge head of cabbage, but I know they can be bigger than this. Let's see. Everything seems to be growing nicely. I may grab some of these florets while I'm over here. I know I'm far away. I may bring you a little closer. Let's do that. Just bring you a little closer to me. And then I want to, well, I don't think I have to worry about the temperatures heating up in these bolting because it's been pretty cool lately. It's been pretty cool lately. First day of winter. Oh, look, my hands smell like celery. I love that. I'm so weird. I love that though. My hands smell like celery. And the fact that these little hands grew that celery. That's awesome, man. I'm just so fascinated by all that. I did this. By the grace of God, I did this. I grew this. These little hands. These 2 hands. With these 2 hands. What a blessing. All right. I think that's all over here. Yeah, and I'm told that you can eat the broccoli leaves. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that. Okay. Everyone, I am done with outside for today. I made sure that the vegetables and the little plants that were in my greenhouse uh, were watered because they didn't have the benefit of the rain. I do have to check on my plants that's on the side of the house. I don't know if I told you, but once I was finished with the decorations, I moved some of the plants off of the front porch, namely the ferns. I moved two ferns. There's four Boston ferns. I moved two of them. I moved the diplodenias, both of those, and I put them on the side of the house. I just felt like it was too busy up there with the Christmas decorations. And so in the decorations, I know I didn't get a chance to show you the decorations all finished and lit up, but trust me, it's beautiful. Okay, it's nice. I did what I could, you know, but I'm very pleased with it. It's very festive. I love this time of the year. But as far as garden, I'm done. I cut the onions. I harvested some collards, and I have them here. I harvested some of the red mustards, the red giant mustards. I harvested my celery. You witnessed that. And I harvested some of the broccoli florets. So I'm going to pan over here and give you a look at that real quick before I sign off. But I would like to thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on my journey. Um, I appreciate you. To all the new subscribers, hey. um, Thank you for joining me on my journey. I'm going to go ahead and pan over and quickly show you what I harvested today before I sign off and go inside. It feels good. It feels more like the holiday season when it's cold, okay? Um, so I'm going to sign off now. So bye, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day.